looking at me, you know I don't feel good. Listening to me, I sound freaking horrible. Y'all, welcome to the vlog. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because you're finna be in for a treat. Because I don't know what the hell is going on, but I'm tired. I'm so tired, y'all. So, I want to tell y'all, I was at work yesterday and I started to feel a little so when I got off, I got some Mucinex. I came home, took the Mucinex, went to work this morning. I felt like my throat was on fire. I don't know if you ever been out and you had a flaming Dr. Pepper, but it felt like I swallowed a flaming Dr. Pepper and the flame was still going. So I called my grandmother because, yes, she's here in Texas with us. And I tell her, like, hey, Granny, how you feeling? I'm checking on you. I'm just like, I'm going to have to go to urgent care when I get off because I'm not feeling good. She said, well, I don't feel good either. She said, well, I could just go to urgent care with you. Cool, no problem. Y'all, I'm so sick and tired of this because back home in Louisiana, I might get a common cold every 2 to 3 years. Here in Texas, I have been sick every 2 to 3 months. And every time I get sick, I promise y'all, I'm sick for 2, 3, and 4 weeks. And I'm tired of it. So we're going to urgent care. I don't know if these people going to give me a steroid, an antibiotic. Hell, if they got a GLP-1 back there, they can give me that too. But we got to do something about this. In addition to all of that foolishness, there is a ice storm, a huge cold situation coming through that's potentially bringing snow, sleet, ice, and we need to prepare for that as well. So, oh my God. So, y'all hang out with us for a little minute. We gonna tell y'all exactly how this thing plays out. So, make sure you hit that subscribe button. All right, y'all. We just got butt injections.
I got mine first.
We are home. It turns out that we do not have COVID. We don't have the flu. We don't have strep. This is just some virus that's going around. And like I showed you in the last clip, we got injections, steroid injections, which was hopefully very, very helpful. And they're going to kick in really quickly. I'll be picking up our prescriptions tomorrow morning. And to be honest, y'all, I'm really tired. I just want to lay in the bed and sleep. But before I do that, I'm going to make a juice that I made previously that contains carrots, oranges, and lemons. And I feel like that citrus to help kind of break things up. We also got medicine balls from Starbucks. If you don't know about the medicine ball from Starbucks, I don't know what world you're living in and how you living. But a medicine ball when you're sick is perfection. Now, my trick is I no longer get regular lemonade. I get peach lemonade. And when I tell you it is chef's kiss, it is chef's kiss. So I'm going to get it here, make this juice. And I'm going to sit my boop down so I can get some rest. So, make this juice with me. And I'll see y'all again tomorrow. Because tomorrow we're going to finally get to the store and try to get all of the things that we need for the storm. It's not a lot, but we still need to get some things just in case we are without power or unable to get to the store. So, let's get this done. a Sam's location that I passed on my way home. And y'all, there are lines. Granted, I am on this side of the pumps, but on the other side of the pumps, there is traffic all the way to the interstate, which you might be able to see over there. It is a mess. But I'm gonna sit in this line and get this gas because I got time to do it and we gotta get it done. All right, thankfully I pulled up over on this side. My tank is on the right hand side of the car, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I am the 8th car. This is crazy. Huh? What? We got a noodle stash, so we good. Nobody likes the beef flavor. People are going crazy. This man just offered to pay whoever has bread $10. It's nuts. We made it home. Thank God, y'all. We made it through Joe V's, which I did get footage of that for you guys. They were pretty much empty, like didn't have much of anything. We also went to Sam's. Sam's closes at 8, but we got there about 7:40, and we didn't have much to get. I think we had 11 items. So that definitely helped us, because by the time we were doing our scan and go, all of the folks were getting the heck up out of there. Like, they were putting people out of the store at that point. So yeah, we pretty much got what we did not have. We didn't have to get a lot because we have started stockpiling. I said I would bring you guys a video on that. Drop down in the comments and let me know if you want to see some of the items and how we stockpile. Now, I feel bad because I was so anxious to get home and put all of this stuff away so that we could go ahead and go to bed. It's about 9:45 now. But I am gonna do, I guess what you call, what was that show on MTV? MTV Cribs. I'm going to bring y'all into the kitchen. I'm gonna open up my cabinets, and that way you guys can see exactly what we already have, how much we do or did not have to get. And I'm also gonna just give you guys some tips on being storm ready. For us, we are definitely familiar with hurricanes. We're kind of treating this the same way, but of course in Texas, whenever there is snow or ice storms, a lot of the times the electricity goes out. So I'm not gonna go outside, but we do have 3 burners. We have big propane tanks. We have our barbecue pit. We have firewood out there. We have lighter fluid. And so we are going to be able to cook even if we lose power. Hopefully we don't. But if it should happen, again, we are prepared. So a lot of the things that you see in our kitchen, you're like, well, why they got that? And what they gonna do with that? We can cook outdoors, trust me. In Louisiana, you cook outdoors, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and get this camera going so y'all can see what all we got. All right, y'all. So this is our pantry. We have just kind of miscellaneous stuff up here because I can't reach half of that stuff, but we keep coffee, flour, foil paper. There's extra cereal up there. Chad and his pig lips. We have snow cone syrup, some cookies that are just for Chad that we don't want everybody to have access to. So those are his. We have breakfast stuff, sweets. We have honey, grits, sugar, cereal. I keep them in those little plastic containers. More so, this is like baking stuff. So we keep that there. We have all of our drink mixes, peanut butter. This is stuff we already had. We did have this bread as well. Sam's and Jovi's had no bread. So we end up getting Hawaiian sweet rolls. Bread is bread. You will make do what you have if push comes to shove. These next 3 shelves are really snack shelves. We have chips really in here. Crackers, croutons. We got some rice and some noodles that's thrown in here that can't fit in our other cabinet. Emergency sweet tea mix. So all of that is that. We have, and there's 2 boxes of these, but the taco shells, we got canned fruit. I don't know what's back here. Oh, meat sticks. This is why I'm in charge of the pantry, because I like everything to be fronted where you can see exactly what's in here. And then we have all the drinks in the world. We are a soda-free household, so all of these Cokes you see here are for Granny. And down here is where we keep a lot of our bulk foods and kitchen equipment. So we got our blender. We got canola oil. Again, we can cook outside, you guys. So we can fry up anything that we need to. We have crab ball, seasonings, and a bag of charcoal. This will usually go outside, but I'm not going out there. All right, up here, y'all, we have noodles, beans, mojito mix. Of course, you gotta have your Velveeta, but that's the HEB version. We have gumbo base, all of this cornbread. Here's one of the items that we stockpile. So all of these that you see here are corn. So corn is on these 2 rows. I date this stuff. So when we get more, I always do the FIFO method, first in, first out. We have canned peas, green beans. These are refried beans. We have ravioli, salsa, tuna, the canned chicken. We have barbecue sauce, some more noodles and like gravy mixes. We have this little section, which is like small seasonings. And then right over here, we have our larger seasonings. We're going to take it on down because these chips are going to go on that top shelf that I just showed you. I'm only 5'2". I can't reach a lot of this stuff. So Chad going to have to come help me out. We got paper plates. We never get paper plates. But if you ain't got no water, how you going to wash the dishes? So paper plates. We got a bag of potatoes. All right, this specifically is one of our stockpile cabinets. A few months ago, these noodles were stacked to the top up there. So all of these are pretty much full or somewhat full. I think a couple of them may be open, but ramen noodles, you can always get you some water, boil them up outside, add your seasoning packet. It's not the best meals, y'all. A lot of the meal prep stuff is not your best meals, but it's gonna be stuff that will fill you up and you won't go hungry. So that's that. Some of the meats we got. Now we do have our deep freezer, which we keep full with meat and things like that. Again, if the lights go out, we cook outside, but some of this meat will be the first thing to go. So it is what it is. We got fruit snacks. If you from New Orleans or you from Louisiana, you already know what this is. You know it's going down. We love Pat's hot sausage. So that's going to always be at this household. We got ground beef. This is 4.6 pounds for $18.50. We got pork spare ribs. How much is this? 4 pounds, $7.88. If you sleep on Jovi's, then I don't know what to tell you. We did get this pack of wings from Sam's. 6 pounds of wings for $17.15. Not bad. We can fry those up. We also got pork. Now, as you saw, Jovi's didn't have a lot. But these could always go into the skillet, make a little roux, a little gravy. And the meal is a meal. You could put that with rice or whatever. $9.63. You see that? That's all of my juices for the rest of the week. So, we have, this is where we keep like smaller meats and vegetables. We don't really put a lot of bigger meats in here. But you can see we got French fries, veggies, like bags that we didn't use completely. Waffles, there's breakfast sausages in there. Again, more veggies, real small meats. And then these are Shiloh's treats. So, that's our freezer. Getting down to the get down. I got my juice for tomorrow thawing. So you see those there. We have eggs. That's chicken salad that we made last night. We didn't get any milk because usually milk will go bad. So I'm not too much worried about that. If push comes to shove, we'll just use what's in there. I got all of my juice and stuff here. Some leftovers. We have cheese, meat, lettuce, like all that good stuff in here. So again, that's not things that we needed to buy. Billy got his yogurts. We got water, more cheese, cream cheese, and that's Bentley's juice drawer. Sorry. Over here, we got lots of butter, coffee creamers, all the sauces and dressings and pickles and all that extra stuff. So this is pretty much set and ready to go. Before I let you guys go, I do want to say thank you so much for navigating this sickness journey and this storm prep journey with me for the past couple of days. I can say that I am feeling better. I started to develop like a little cough today, which I really don't like, but I also got my medicine today, so hopefully that goes away by tomorrow. If you are in Texas or in one of these states where the weather is going to be bad, prepare yourself as much as you can. I know sometimes a lot of these things are unpredictable. You know, they may say like, oh, you're going to get this and you're going to get that. And then you wake up that day and the weather is completely different. But things like this, you definitely don't want to play with. Being from Louisiana, we are not accustomed to cold weather at all. We are not accustomed to being without lights when it's cold. We're accustomed to being without lights during the hurricane, but we go outside, we drink, we have a good time. That's a party. But in this case, ain't gonna be no party. We're gonna be bundled up, snuggled up, and just, you know, eating and entertaining ourselves. So, and that's something else that you know, might want to think of. How are you gonna keep yourself entertained? Mostly everybody in this house is artists, so we'll draw all day. We also have some family games, so we can always open up a blind for light and play some of those games like Monopoly, Sorry, Uno, things like that. But we want to keep you guys in mind. Be safe, y'all. I know it's a lot going on. I know it's unpredictable, but if you gotta go anywhere, we want you to be safe. Otherwise, stay your butt at home. But if we prayed about it, we ain't got to follow up on it because it's already done. So we will see you guys later. Thank you so much again. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you go and do that. Comment and let me know how y'all like this video. I don't know how many times I'm going to tell y'all that. But drop in the comments because I'll be bored and I ain't got nobody to talk to. So I'll talk to y'all. And make sure you like the video. So see you later.